Take a moment and reflect on, is there a gem or a jewel that you are really drawn to? And if there is, what is it about the jewel that captures you? What does it invoke in you? And why? And while you're reflecting on the jewel, really see and feel the power and the beauty of it. For me, it is the diamond. Why? Because it's transparent. Because it's reflective, it's strong, it's resilient, precious, clear and pure. And why am I asking you to do this? Well, it's so that you consciously connect to the jewel that has meaning for you. You see, all jewels are pure. They're natural. They have their own beauty and uniqueness. They're strong and radiant. They have their own light that shines from within them, and they reflect and absorb the light around them. All jewels are worthy. They're of value. They're precious. They're whole, rare and perfect. These are all elements that are applicable to who you and I truly are, our true self. You see, there's a jewel within you that is you, the true you, or as I term it, your soul self. Who you truly are is who you were born as, and you were born this beautiful jewel with all of these amazing qualities. But the question I have for you is, how aware are you of the beauty that is within you, that is you? Are you connected to who you truly are? And do you express your true self, your soul self? And if you do, what percentage of the time are you? And if you find you move in and out of being connected to your true self, are you aware of you doing this and why? And if you believe you're not connected to who you truly are, then stay with me through this video. A significant question I have for you is, why is it that you're not your true self, or you're not your true self fully all the time? I'm Melinda, and in this video I'm going to explore who your true self is, why you disconnect from your true self, and as a result of that disconnection, who you become, your human self. Your true self is the you that you truly are when you started your adventure on this earth, or as I like to call the true me, a beautiful jewel, and as I said, my soul self. The natural and true you is limitless in worth, as perfect, as there is nothing lacking about you. You are pure, whole, knowing, loving, accepting, open, receptive and responsive. You are glorious, curious, inquisitive, fluid and powerful. This is who you truly are. This is the natural you. You are an individual who is connected to everyone and everything. You have no questions about who you are. You have no doubts about what you're capable of, and you freely and naturally express yourself. And isn't it interesting? You start your journey as your true self, and you end your journey returning to your soul self. But what happens in between? Your human experience, where you become your human self. At a young age, you learn to disconnect from your true self. You were conditioned by messages that told you who you should be, what you should do, how you should behave, how you should look, and what you should say. These verbal and behavioral expressions were messages of non-acceptance. Non-acceptance of who you truly and naturally were and are, and how you naturally express yourself. And how did these messages of non-acceptance impact you? Well, you experience some mental confusion. because you struggled to reconcile what you knew was natural and right to you and for you with what was being directed at you. And what was being directed at you was the requirement for you to conform to ways that were not familiar to you, not natural to you, and not right to you. Ways that the world you live in said was right. And these messages not only impacted you mentally, they also impacted you emotionally. The judgments and expectations of other people left you feeling emotionally rejected, hurt, and unworthy. Most impactingly was you felt not good enough and not worthy enough to be who you truly are, your true self. You then expressed these emotions that you felt at these times in tears and hurt. It was a natural way that your body reacted to the energy that you felt that was rejecting you. Then you were also rejected for expressing your tears and hurt too. The people around you, you see, they struggle to deal with your emotion because they struggle to deal with their own emotion. So they shut you and your emotion down so that they did not have to deal with it and so that it stopped triggering the emotion that they had within them. They said things like toughen up and get over it, stop your crying, stop being a wimp, telling you off for expressing what was natural to you. In the process, you experienced non-acceptance of your emotions. You learned that being rejected for who you naturally are and how you naturally express yourself hurt. So you started protecting yourself and you started changing. You changed to fit in. You changed to be accepted, to be loved. And most importantly, because you didn't want to hurt, you changed to feel safe and secure. You did not want to experience the judgments, the rejection, and the hurt again. And with each experience of non-acceptance you experienced, you also experienced a lack of what you naturally meant to experience and have shared with you if everyone around you was their true self. A lack of what your true self knows you naturally deserve to experience because it's natural to you. Yet the people around you and their conditioning and their hurt and their non-acceptance experiences resulted in them disconnecting from their true self, resulted in them not being able to share with you what you naturally deserve because they had also gone without it and had a lack of it. So how can you give and share what you've not had and what you do not know? So you experienced a lack of acceptance, a lack of love, a lack of being heard, a lack of being valued, a lack of being cared for, a lack of feeling worthy. And as a result, you became needy and vulnerable and untrusting of yourself and lacking in self-worth. As you changed, as you took on board others' non-acceptance of you, well, you then began to judge and reject yourself. You rejected the natural and true you. And you changed and became who you're not. Your human self. So who is your human self? Your human self is a being that has emotions, that senses and intellectualizes things, and lives in a human body. Your human self is the person you became when you disconnected from your true self. Your human self is a product of your conditioned self and your emotional and hurt self. Your human self is what I call the normal you. The you that's been conditioned and influenced by the world around you and their beliefs and what they believe is right and wrong, rather than you being the unique and natural you. You became the conditioned you, conditioned in your thinking, your reactions, your behaviors, your beliefs, your communication, and in many other ways. You became the emotional and hurt you, an individual with unhealed emotional pain attached to the past non-acceptance experiences you had. You became the normal you. Normal in that you changed to fit in, to be liked, to be accepted, to be loved and to feel safe and secure living in the world you do, as you did not want to go through the experiences of non-acceptance and hurt again. You became normal in how every other person's conditioned human self learned to be. You conformed, and if you did not, then you were driven by hurt in your emotional self to rebel. Yet in your non-conforming, you became conditioned, like I did, where I was driven to be an individual, driven because I did not want to get close to others, because I didn't want to get hurt again. In the process of you being your human self, what happens is that your human self protects and hides your true self from the non-acceptance and rejection and judgment. Your human self suppresses your emotions because if you express them, what will happen? Your human self suppresses what is natural to you and who you truly are. Your human self suppresses what you know, your potential and your expression. This is why you feel emotion. This is why you make yourself invisible. This is why you are triggered emotionally by people, situations, words, and even energy. Because you have suppressed, unhealed, and unresolved emotions within you. This is why you can also experience internal fights and stress within you as you fight the different parts of you. This is why you can feel the want to break free and do something different, because your true self is calling you. You know there's more to you, yet your human self dominates your thoughts, feelings, decision-making, what you see, how you hear things, and how you are in the world. Your human self is not wrong. It's trying to protect you. Your human self dominates the process of your human experience and your soul self. Yet your true self is with you the entire time of your human adventure. It never goes away. It's never not there with you. Your true self is just waiting for you to be ready to give this part of you the attention and time so it can guide you back to who you truly are. Your soul chose this experience. It chose to have a human experience. It chose to have a human adventure and the opportunity to experience what it can't do in its pure form, which is live in a human body. It chose to work with human processes like emotions and sensing that isn't part of what its true form is. Your soul chose to experience the gift that the human experience offers, such as the opportunity to unravel the conditioning of your non-acceptance experiences, the key to which is knowing what is not natural to you and reconnecting to what is true and right for you and to you. The human experience offers you the opportunity to experience emotions, to heal the hurt and emotions that surfaced and were suppressed in the non-acceptance and lack of experiences you went through. The human experience of emotions offers you the opportunity to know what love is by knowing what love is not. It offers you the opportunity to know what it's like to care so deeply through knowing what hurt is. For you to know what being connected is through experiencing disconnection. For you to know your value, importance and worth through experiencing a lack of it. Because in your pure form, your true self, you don't ever experience a lack of any of it. Without having experienced the opposite, how would you know how to identify what is natural and true to you? The limitless love, worth, connection and care that is natural to you. The human experience offers you the opportunity for you to journey your life so that you consciously reconnect to who you truly are and that you continue to strengthen the connection to and be your true self. A soul living in a human body and accessing and expressing the potential of your soul in human form. You can choose to work with every experience you go through, no matter how painful, uncomfortable, and hurtful it is, or how joyful and wonderful it is, as part of your human journey to rediscovering and reconnecting to and becoming you, the true you, your soul self. And one of the places you can start with the process is remembering when you were your true self. And you will have a memory stored in your subconscious mind. And I have a workbook for you to explore remembering being you, the true you, so that you can connect consciously within you to this part of you. And in doing so, you give the connection permission to grow. So check out the link below and download your free copy of your True Self workbook, because your true self is just waiting for you.